So as I mentioned, the longevity compensation plan is one of the most powerful compensation plans I have ever seen. It rewards in the beginning, it rewards in the middle, and it really rewards as you're consistent and continue to bring new people into your business. So it's important that you understand how to rank advance. If you're going to build your business, you need to know what behaviors you need to do in order to maximize the plan, as we talked about in some of our other trainings. And it's really our goal to have you in this team feel like, I understand what I need to do, I know what level I'm trying to get to, and I know what behavior I need to do to get there. So let's take a few minutes and understand the first 4 ranks in the longevity compensation plan. The very first rank is Junior Independent Marketing Director. And you know what? It's super easy to qualify as a Junior Independent Marketing Director. If you have made a personal qualified purchase of at least $50, guess what? You just qualified as a Junior Independent Marketing Director. That means that you have purchased at least $50 as a distributor, or you have bought a CEO kit, which has way more than $50 in qualifying volume on it, but you are now going to be paid as a Junior Independent Marketing Director. So what does that look like? What are the rewards? Well, first of all, you're going to get paid 5% on your first level volume. And that's off of the BV that you remember we talked about in our first training. So the bonus volume, you're going to be getting paid 5% on your first level. Your first level is everyone that you have signed up yourself. So all of your preferred customers are on your first level, and all of your personally sponsored distributors are on your first level. So people that you have personally sponsored or enrolled yourself. And you don't just get paid on them, you also get paid on your second level volume. So that's everyone that you have signed up and all of their preferred customers, right? And all of the people that you have brought in personally, anyone that they have brought in is considered your second level. So that is what it looks like at Junior Independent Marketing Director. So now in your longevity business, what I think is so amazing about direct sales is you don't have to wait for someone to give you a raise or to say, you know what, I think you deserve to make a little bit more money on the production that you're doing. You get to do that yourself. You get to decide when you want to do that. Oh, and I didn't mention free shipping. So free shipping on an order of $50 or above, whether it's a new, well, it has to be in your auto ship. So free shipping on 50 PQV in your auto ship. So, all right, so now it's time to give you a raise. So we're going to click over and go to Independent Marketing Director, and that is the next rank in the longevity compensation plan. So how do you qualify as an Independent Marketing Director? Well, it's almost as easy as Junior Independent Marketing Director. You just need to increase your personal purchase for the month to $100. So now you've bought 100 in personal qualifying volume. Make sure that you're looking at the qualified volume number when you're making the purchase. And now you're qualified at IMD. You just rank advanced in your longevity business. And what are the rewards for Independent Marketing Director? Well, one awesome reward that starts to happen is that quick start bonus that we talked about with the CEO kit. And on anybody that purchases in their first 30 days that is a preferred customer or frontline distributor of yours, you get 30%. So if they go back and decide to buy more makeup or, laundry soap or more chocolate or coffee or whatever, you're going to get that 30% because you have 100 in personal qualifying volume. Then you are going to get paid 8%. So you got a raise. You went from 5% to 8% on your first level off of the BV number. And then you get paid 8% on your second level. And now an additional level is there of 7% on your third level volume. So like I said, you gave yourself a raise. You said, you know what? I'm going to just do a little bit more. I'm just going to become a little bit more engaged. I'm going to purchase a little bit more from my longevity back office or my longevity store, or I'm going to increase my auto ship, and I am going to get a raise in my business. You also, of course, are going to get the free shipping because once you hit that 50 PQV mark, anything that's in your auto ship cart, you're going to get free shipping on. So 100 PQV is in your auto ship cart, right? So of course you're getting the free shipping. So how about we give ourselves a raise again and let's move up to the next rank. What is a regional marketing director? Well, as you can see, there's you right there, and it looks like your PQV went up just a little bit. Now remember, it can never go higher than 300, so it kind of ekes up and moves up as you're going through these smaller ranks, but once you get up into the higher ranks, remember this is a business, and your personal qualifying volume and purchases every month Think of that as an investment in your business. You're buying a little bit more, but you have the potential to make so much more. So you are now at 150 in personal qualified volume, and you have now found your 3 people. So in our compensation program and in our training, we really want you to focus on finding those first 3 people. We hope you'll find 3 to 4 new CEOs in your very first week in the business, as we were teaching you in the CEO training. But now you have found 3, and each of those 3 have done 50 in personal qualifying volume. Remember, now they are junior IMDs on your very first level. So let's look at regional marketing director a little bit closer. So first of all, the qualifications are 150 in personal qualifying volume. So that's pretty easy to do. You know, if you're on the 90 for life, you're probably purchasing more than that already. So you are already qualified as a regional marketing director once you find those 3 people that each do 50. Now, if you brought in 3 CEOs, guess what? They get 500 in qualifying volume, and we're going to teach you more about that in one of our later trainings. But you're going to be qualified if you are a CEO and they each come in at CEO, you're actually going to be qualifying a little bit higher. So I'll show you that in a minute. And then what are the rewards for that? Well, of course, you get the quick start bonus because your PQV is over 100. You are going to get paid 8% on your first level volume, 8% on your second level volume, 7% on your third level volume, and we're going to add one more level. You're going to get 6% now on your fourth level volume BV. How exciting, you guys. Look at, you're starting to make some money. This is going to be fun. And then you get to start to take advantage of a bonus called coding. Now, there's a special training here on our website for coding, and I'm not going to go into coding right now because it's a whole nother training. But coding is a powerful bonus, and you don't get to take advantage of coding until you hit regional marketing director. And then, of course, you're going to get free shipping because you're over 50 PQV and you have an auto ship. Put all of that $150 worth of PQV into your auto ship and take advantage of the free shipping. All right, I think it's time to rank advance one more time. What is an executive marketing director? Well, that is the next step above regional marketing director. So if you are spending or have done at least 200 in personal qualifying volume for the month, and your 3 people have now all promoted up to IMD, and they are doing at least $100 in personal qualifying volume. And then there's one more little thing that you need to get to hit the executive marketing director. You need to have $1,000 in group volume coming from your first 3 levels. Now, when these people come in at CEO, which is what is the goal, right? Then you're going to have more than enough volume. And we're going to show you that in a minute. So let me go into a little more detail with executive marketing director. So first of all, qualifications. You need to be purchasing PQV, personal purchases of $200, either in your auto ship or in a new order, so that you're hitting and getting qualified and paid as an executive marketing director. You need to have $1,000 in group volume coming from your first 3 levels. You probably only have 1, maybe 2 levels at this point, so it's not too hard to get that. So that's pretty easy. And then you want to have 3 IMDs. So each of the 3 people that you're working with that are business builders, you may have sponsored or enrolled 10 people at this point. You have a bunch of people that are excited, but at least 3 of them need to be purchasing or have PQV at $100. And then here come the rewards. Quick start bonus, of course, of 30%. You're getting paid 8% on your first level, 8% on your second level, 7% on your third level, 6% on your fourth level, and now we've added one more level. You're going to get 6% on your 5th level volume on your BV. And we won't talk about coding right now, but you're going to get up to $35 now in coding bonus, which is really exciting because that $35, when you bring in a new CEO, gets added to the $130 that you're already making. So you don't have to wait for someone else to tell you that you're going to get a raise and that you're building your own business. You start getting paid more and more every single time you rank advance. So And free shipping, of course, because you have at least $50 in your PQV in your auto ship cart, because you have 200 now because you are at Executive Marketing Director. So how fun was that? In just a couple of minutes here, you have advanced from Junior Independent Marketing Director all the way up to Executive Marketing Director. And all you've had to do really is increase your purchases a little bit, shop in your own store, buy a few more things from Youngevity, and then share this opportunity with just 3 people who want to do the same. So we're going to take you to the next step in this compensation plan in our next training.